Atul, it's a pleasure to welcome you. It's an amazing conference, fabulous place. Everybody loved it. I've had feedback not only from the speaker, but a lot of attendees I've spoken to. So off the bat, congratulations as the co-convener along with Syed. A great job. But I wanted to understand from you, to put a conference of this magnitude is not easy. Wanted to learn the foundation of how it started. You have to put the fundamentals first together before you put the facade on top. Mm-hmm. So I wanted to learn from you.
Yeah, certainly. Thank you, Mateen. Thanks for taking the opportunity, and thanks for coming out all the way from California. This conference has been a long time in the making. We got the challenge, if you will, from our PanIIT president, Mr. Ron Gupta, almost 13 months ago to organize, first of all, raise our hand to host the conference in Washington, D.C. So as the president of Capital IT, which is one of the chapters of PanIIT, I reflected upon ourselves, from our internal board, as well as a group of volunteers locally, to see if we can pull it off. I was part of 2005 conference held in Washington, D.C., so I had a little bit of experience, but the scale and the magnitude of this conference, as you all have witnessed over the last few days, unfolded itself after actually raising our hand. So I'm thankful to everybody to pull all this together. And so when we raised our hand and we got approved by PanIIT board in May of 2023, that's when we started working on it. And yes, it has been a labor of love for the last 13 months to organize this conference.
Besides the leadership and the planning, you need to build a team as well. It takes a lot of volunteers to come together, and they have to buy in to this philosophy of giving back and building a great product, which is the conference. How was that experience putting the team together?
Mateen, you have seen some of these conferences in the past, so it was a roller coaster ride, as you can imagine. So asking people to volunteer, requesting them to be conference track chairs, and basically getting a commitment from them that yes, they will be seeing this whole process through to deliver a great product, like you said, was a challenge in itself. Without going into too many details, we did get commitment early on, but then life happens, right? So some people did drop off, but then we got other able volunteers and other people to help out, and then towards the end, people like Wick and others have built a team of over 100 volunteers who you have seen all around this conference wearing blue t-shirts like this one to do various things throughout the conference, and we did pull off a great conference. So thank you to those volunteers from the bottom of my heart. Without them, I would not have been able to do this.
Absolutely. Thank you for that. Apart from being a volunteer and giving your time selflessly, you also have to run a day job. You have a career, you have your aspirations, you have experiences. So I think we take a moment to reflect on that. You've been a local person here, worked in technology for a long time. Why don't you share with us your interest in terms of technology and how you think the emergence of AI and Gen AI is going to impact what we all do?
Certainly. So I work for a company called Credence Management Solutions, which is a premier technology and management consulting firm based here in Washington, D.C. I joined the company in 2015 after my previous company got acquired. Syed and I have known each other for many, many years, even before he started Credence Management Solutions. So I kept it in the family and came to Credence. I work as one of the principals in the company, and I run a book of business focusing on Department of Defense in IT services and IT solutions. We do cloud implementation, cloud management, advanced computing, AI ML, application development, lot of things for our Department of Defense. Some of the things I can't tell you what we do, but yeah. So I've been in this business for 25 years, and I enjoy what I do. Like this conference, pretty much, I've built teams of individuals who have done great work for our clients. To your second point about what AI, ML, and related technologies are going to bring to our customers, it is heartening to know, and this is the first time in my professional career it has happened, that customers are actually coming to us saying that this is the technology we want to use. Tell us what problems you can solve for us. It has never happened. This is unprecedented. Earlier, we would take the solutions to the customers, and customer would tell us, this is the problem we have to solve, and then we will tell them this is the technology you can use. It's the other way around now. And that's the pivot. You can imagine what has happened and why AI, ML, and suite of those technologies is unprecedented in this world. Some of the problems that we are able to solve for our customers in the predictive analytics world. Again, we do some work for in the logistics space for Department of Defense, and things like predictive maintenance, prediction of vendor performance, and things like that, which we are able to do now. Customers have never been able to do. So things that you saw today throughout the sessions, AI cuts across many different fields, energy and environment, health and medicine, which were two of the tracks that based on which this conference was planned. Those are the areas which will be revolutionized by use and delivery of technologies, specifically like generative AI and so forth.
You're very right. The whole conference has been focused on that, and great content that has been produced. And again, on behalf of everybody who has witnessed this conference, thank you to you and to the leadership and the entire team for a great conference.
Thank you, Mateen.